What's up, everybody? Back with
What
two
up?
of my favorite people in the world, right? The governor of Swampland, Ed, and Tech Valor. So today on Engineer versus Scientist, we've got a cool thing going on. We have Tech Valor that's going to introduce us to a couple of things that you might not know that Nightbot is capable of. So Mike, I see he's appeared. I have toned down, with Tech Valor's help, Nightbot. All right. And then we also have a special thing that I'm gonna let Savage get into. Savage has, it wasn't a mistake on the headline. We're about to introduce you to Savage Gaming. All right, gaming done Savage style. So he's gonna talk a
Hey,
little bit about that. So the question I have is, who would like to start off? Would you like to start off, Savage?
We're gonna
Tech
let Tech
Valor, would you
Battle
like the
start.
show?
We're gonna let
Okay,
her
we'll
start.
let
Women
Tech Valor
always
start.
gonna get
my
women
stuff is
first.
long. Do yours first.
Oh, oh,
My
all
stuff
right,
is long. Go ahead.
all right. So basically, what I want to do is next week, me and Barry, we're gonna play some games. So y'all tell us what game you would like to see us have a competition playing, and then I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all could join the fun. But I'm telling y'all right now, you gotta have access to a video game emulator. So that means you can have the original hardware, you have PC emulation, Raspberry Pi emulation, or virtual console emulation, or you can use your phone. Long as you could broadcast this gameplay live, so we could take a look at your score, make sure you're not cheating or anything. And if you cheat and you can get away with it, then that's fine too.
Hmm.
Because hey, you know what? This is Savage. So we're gonna do that next week. And eventually some of these streams gonna take place on my channel. But after that, I want to see how good y'all are with some old school games. So Mario 2, Mario 1, Metroid, uh, Tecmo Bowl, all these games. We're gonna come up with the rules as we go, but most likely we're gonna have some type of ranking criteria. Whoever gets past level 1, 2 first, or whoever gets the most coins. So I would advise you to check out the movie The Wizard, 1989 movie with Fred Savage, where they went out across the United States, all out that way, and they played games, and then they went to the Nintendo World Championships, and the little kid won the game, but he was facing this real good game player, and we're gonna kind of make it similar to that. So
Awesome.
the the playlist for the day is watch the movie The Wizard, or at
Okay.
least watch the recaps of the movie.
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
eventually the whole thing, if we all get going, what type of prizes are we gonna? Is there gonna be some?
Well, well, since I supposed to been I did a 1,000 subscriber giveaway a long time ago. I promised
Mhm.
it, so I'm gonna do that giveaway whenever as the person
For the
who,
game? For the
yeah,
game. Okay.
whoever good at these games, the winner gets
Okay.
first crack at some prizes. I have a Nazare that I'm giving away,
Okay.
and
Wow.
I have some other stuff. Yeah, so because I upgraded to a QNAP, so right now this Mediasonic NAS is just sitting here, and I actually have two of them, but
Hmm.
I'm using one as a backup array, so I don't really need a second one, and I'm probably gonna get rid of the second one too because I
Hey,
want two QNAPs. Yeah.
Easy came through and just asked for it. He's like, "How
Oh,
about some New
her.
Orleans street
Hey, I
signs?"
do. You know what? I do have. I can get an Interstate 10 sign, but you have to. That's when I get to 50,000 subscribers. I give an I-10 sign away.
okay.
Yeah. And when I hit a million, now you be able to pick the sign you want, and I'll go get it.
Oh,
And I'll
okay.
do a live stream of me taking the sign.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
No,
million
that
subscribers
stop
though.
recording your crimes. Don't do that, sir.
Oh,
That's
Don't
hey,
right.
you know
record your
what? I'm
crimes
doing.
Don't
I'm
do
I'm
that.
doing it in the name of research.
in the name of research.
Yeah.
What's
So I'm gonna be like,
what's the
well,
research? If you're gonna go
the
to jail or
research.
not?
Yeah. You know what?
You
Yeah.
know
I
they
can't
won't
say.
mind making you an example,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, I'm gonna just take some
You can just say
take
somebody
me
hooked
some.
you up with a sign. You don't got to record
Oh,
yourself
but
doing,
that's
actually get.
if I get a million, I've been a million subscribers. So just imagine if everybody watching me take this sign. I'm probably gonna just plant the sign there and then act like I'm taking it. Be something behind the scenes. So we might have to edit this little part out of the video later.
We can't edit it, no, because then the
Yeah.
chat's
So
gonna
that
go
means y'all
like,
can go back and see
you
that.
could
Oh
just
man, he's
say right
faking
now
it.
that you're not gonna do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm
Oh
gonna do it.
God.
Yep. I
I
got
I
get
tried
me
to
to
give
a
you an
million
out, sir. I
subscribers and
tried to
I'm
give
gonna
you an out.
go. Oh no, I'm a savage. When I get to 1 million subscribers, I-10 sign, 955. I can't get Bourbon Street sign, but interstate sign. I'm gonna
Okay.
get you one.
All right.
Even if I have to make it myself.
Ever since
I'm
I was a
gonna.
little girl, I always wanted an interstate sign.
Yeah, I will. Hey, get that. You better get it while it's there.
Everybody else wanted a pony. I wanted an
Yeah,
interstate sign.
yeah.
That's
I-55
funny.
all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny. So yeah, so the plan
Mhm.
is next week you and I are live, going, basically showing everybody how to set up the emulator and all that stuff, how they can run it and how
Exactly.
they can enter, and
Yeah.
then we'll start the
Yeah,
week after.
I'm gonna do a video on how to set up an emulator on your computer this week.
Awesome. No videos on how to steal an interstate sign.
No,
None.
that's gonna be a live stream. Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
not even.
that's yeah. I'm about to get the chat posted here so I can look. 'Cause I know that they have some people saying some stuff here, and I'm about to do.
Yep.
See,
Hey, I'm still a
Bob
moderator.
says the
I
word
still could,
acquired.
Yeah, you could say you
Acquired.
acquired several
I'm
street
gonna
signs.
acquire a street sign for you.
Yeah.
1 million subscribers, no. So if if I'm at 999.99, all nines across the board, then that still don't qualify. I have to
Okay.
be bona fide 1 million.
You have to be
Bona
bona
fide.
fide. Yeah.
Bona fide.
All right.
So
Okay.
this is gonna take, this is probably 30 years from now.
hmm
Mhm.
All right. So now it just popped out the
You're gonna
chat.
be doing YouTube 30 years from now.
No, I doubt it.
Hey.
I might
I
by
will
then I
be.
might
I love doing
I'm
YouTube.
probably gonna be running YouTube. Then I'm probably gonna start my own social media by then. Call it Totem, TOTEM.
You wouldn't
was-
call it Savage?
No, you know what? I think like this whole thing come from back when I thought I was a wrestler. I thought I was WWF champion. That's why I had that belt
Mhm.
back there. So
Yeah.
my WWF name was the Prosecutor, Law and Order, and I created the state of Swampland based off playing Mario 3. It was
Mhm.
one of the best Nintendo games. If y'all haven't played Mario 3, then you're missing on a lot of stuff. It's a real
Okay.
great game.
Well, I really sucked at gaming, but I think the problem was the fact that I needed glasses. But my parents, my grandmother couldn't afford glasses at the time. So now that I have LASIK for about 2 years now, I think I could kick your butt.
All right. So Catwoman already done challenged me to a game. You get out
Yes.
there, you get your emulator running,
I will.
and I'm gonna show you. I might be a savage right
This
here,
computer
but
is so strong it could get 4 emulators running at the same time.
yeah, you know what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna
She
put
can
some of
have-
that RAM on the line.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're gonna put stuff. Yeah, you
I
have.
can't blame RAM for
yeah,
if I don't
yeah.
do well. 'Cause
Yeah, that
my
RAM
computer's
not gonna save
fast.
you from.
Yeah, we
you
gotta
got-
watch her. She might have everybody playing
You know.
in there. It's like, oh no, this is me. This is
You know,
me right here. We
It's
got
like I'm
four
fishing
going.
right now. When I pull it back like that, that means you're losing. When you see me do like that, I'm jumping. When I lose, I elbow the controller, get
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back in it. It's
You
gonna be
gonna-
all over for you. I'm telling you, when I come for you, I'm coming. I'm telling you, special forces ain't gonna be able to save you from this. I got my controller right here.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like,
So
no,
Ray-
you
so
know
Ray,
that
are you
people are
saying that
serious
we
when
should-
you're like, all right. And
Are
then
you
you start
saying that we
standing up
should?
and you're like,
We should play Mario since you hear those sounds on
Yeah.
LaShawn's phone all the time.
yeah.
Y'all let us
I'm
know.
ready for LaShawn too.
Oh,
Tell you,
okay.
Mario.
So
Oh.
hey, now is the gamer allowed to do the competition?
Hey,
Perspective.
anybody, it's open to
Okay.
anybody.
All right.
Yeah, but I think perspective probably will get me. I mean, because he play those other games. But you know what? We can play Jeopardy too. It's
Oh, so you're
all
wide open. As long
all
as it's-
games,
okay.
all games, everything from digital games. You know what? I even destroy you in Monopoly,
Okay. All right.
Tic Tac Toe, whatever y'all want to
Tic-tac-toe.
challenge me in. I could actually write a Tic Tac Toe game. I might do that as once we get into hardcore programming. I'll show you how to write a Tic Tac Toe game.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
we in
Cool.
here.
Hey, well, I'm
You see
excited.
the
I think
set
this is.
going right here.
I think this is cool. I think I'm liking where this is headed. I'm liking where this is headed. This will be another let your hair down time where everybody can just relax and just play games back in their childhood and all that stuff. Don't have to be
Exactly.
too uptight about stuff. So are you is there anything else you want to say about what's going to happen next week?
Well, that's about it. We're gonna nail the details down, but most likely this is kind of like a evolving process.
Yeah. So
And
yeah, if you guys think of a game, you can put in the chat that you want to see this to start with, or if you just want to DM Savage, just let us know, and we'll go from there.
yeah, I would like a lot of community involvement. And you see
Mhm.
this set going right here. Catwoman coached me, and she advised me that I should put this back here. So thanks Catwoman for
He
this
had
new
a
lighting
divider all this
setup.
time.
Oh
He
yeah,
had a
yeah.
divider
Oh yeah,
all this time.
He
Look
looking
how
he
good he
looking like
looks.
he looking like a legit YouTuber.
Yeah, he looks like a pro.
He looks like a pro,
Hey,
man.
but
Hmm.
I still could hit the lights.
Oh no, don't hit
No,
the
stop
lights.
No,
it.
I'm trying.
Don't hit
Hey,
the lights.
Don't mess
Don't hit
it
the
up.
lights.
You
Everything
look
is where it
great.
needs to
y'all
be.
know I still can hit the lights and bring y'all back to Darkland.
No,
World
don't
8
do
Miss
Super
that.
Pro
Mario
Roller
3.
Sarah loves your new setup.
Yeah, loving the
Hey,
setup.
it's the same thing. Hey, I took my desk out of the room.
No. So
So now we
everybody should
here.
know Savage has enough for at least 2 or 3 YouTube studios. He's
Mhm.
legit got. He just wasn't using it.
Exactly.
Yeah. If I would
Yeah.
have, I was anticipating hitting 8,000 subscribers one day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I felt for the whole thing. Oh, buying stuff and then be like, well, and not using it. But I do use most of this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got
So
people in the
we
chat,
have people talking about
easy
coding,
use
like
this stuff.
Shark.
And the one thing that kind of helped me is El Jefe. El Jefe, everybody knows how beautiful his channel looks, right? And the quality. But like if you heard him just even a few months ago, he was like, "Oh, I got the body for 175, like one camera, but I got my Sigma glass, all that stuff." He set it up, and he's like, he was looking better than a lot of people that has been spending, thousands upon thousands of dollars on stuff.
Wow.
He's just like, "Hey, I just gotta take my time, get everything set up right."
Hmm.
So, so we can keep going back. Yeah, we're gonna let you guys drive us, but I think you guys knew or saw last week how Nightbot straight dropped the hammer in my chat.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people that are here that
Mhm.
are YouTubers that also live stream.
Yeah.
So
Let me just catch everybody
go
in
ahead.
comments too. We got Perspective, we got LaShawn, and Tech King Mike, Bionic Scoop, Easy in the house. We got Mr. Catwoman, Bob here, Sharky. Did I say Sharky already?
No, you didn't.
Ray. Let's see. We got Gigi, and I know Miss Full Roller somewhere down there.
Yeah, Miss
Jason
Roller.
C.
Mm-hmm.
El Jefe. And it seemed like I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. Like if somebody got
No.
over 1,000 subscribers, I might give them a salute. But hey, that's a salute for everybody who I missed. There you go.
That's
So-
no problem, man. I think
Yeah.
I think a lot of people
And-
that come to my channel typically are
I think
people
that's
that
everybody.
don't get offended.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we adults in this world. When I murky in these video games, you ain't gonna have no excuse. I talk a lot of crap, but if I lose, then I lose.
I'm a good
Yeah,
loser.
so
I'm not a sore
I'm-
loser.
I'm gonna come
I know how to
through.
lose gracefully.
Oh yeah, be like, you know what? They get my salute if they beat me. I will come back and find a way to beat you next time, though. So I'm telling you, I talk a lot of smack. That's probably why I wasn't in a tech fight, because I talk a lot of stuff and I
You
might
were in a
get
tech
stumped.
fight.
You were. You were in two
I
of
wasn't.
them.
I wasn't.
You were in a
I
battle
wasn't in a
royale.
I wasn't in a one-on-one
You were in a
on
battle
the tech
royale.
fight. So if I get somebody in a one-on-one, then I'm gonna talk a lot of stuff and I'm probably gonna lose.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm glad you controlled
Easy.
yourself.
I love this dude. You just put up Easy's comment, everybody. El Jefe, check
Yeah, he
out
he
boy
left.
Easy.
He left. You got to multiply that by 50.
Basically.
Yeah, no, 500 actually. Yeah, because
That is too
500 times 100 is 50,000. So yeah, you see,
We're here
Easy got
for
me
you
messing
too,
my
Miss
math up
Roller
tonight.
Sarah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
just full
doesn't
roll.
matter. The bottom line is, I think one thing that I'm very happy about Miss Full is the crew that I'm around. They all are the same way. We just want to get better every video. We
Mhm.
know that that's not
Mhm.
possible, but we want to make sure we get better every video.
Mhm.
So like for example, me, a lot of stuff that you'll see on my channel like drop, like some of the stuff that I do at my core will drop like in the middle of the night, you know, and then there'll be something else that's waiting for you, because I really am driven by my DMs. My DMs, I'll get like, hey, how do you use this function on a phone or this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna drop a tutorial to address the community. You know, I just enjoy having video.
Hmm. And I'm
What's up,
supposed to be
Joseph?
really getting into this programming thing.
Yes, Easy is out here capping.
Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah. You know, it be the big
So
YouTubers that
can I just
that
say
have
this
come
real
there saying
quick,
they don't
Joseph?
have no
I know
subscribers.
Gigi is thinking this. Joseph, is the hot water on? We have to know.
We do. We
We
need to
have to
know.
know. And if it's not, like Gigi said, please turn the hot water on.
Yeah.
Please.
Please turn that one on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and this is one of the guy. Hey, guys, I have to just say we're very fortunate. El Jefe and Easy, we know them. They're the type that don't turn people away. You know, obviously, you're trying to ask them stuff all day. You know, it goes too far. But
Hmm.
they are very helpful individuals. So we're very fortunate.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I wanted to, and we can go back. We can all go back to this, but I just want to talk about Nightbot because we have a lot of YouTubers, right? So Nightbot has already put in two things. He said, "Hey, like, hit the like button," and he also said, "Please sub to the channel." And I've got to change this from coding versus programming to engineer versus scientist, and I can go change that probably now.
Hmm.
But there are other commands that you can do.
Show people how to do it live.
Okay, we
That would
could,
be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, show them
Well, yeah.
how you
So,
fix that.
all right. So let me pull up Nightbot real quick.
Yeah.
And since we have the expert, I'm gonna have someone direct me. So let me just get first while we do this. I'm just gonna pull up Nightbot so I can get there. All right. So I'm logged in, and I guess I gotta make
Yeah,
sure.
Nightbot was on fire last week. Yeah, he was just going ham.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So let's see if we can get this done right now. So let me share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody give me feedback if they can see this.
I will. Yeah.
All right, so add to the stream. So here's my Nightbot, all right?
Yep.
So normally you come in here at your dashboard, but if we go down to timer, so there's certain things that you might want Nightbot to do outside of the normal commands, is ever so often you might want him to basically announce himself to the chat. So I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of mods here. So since I'm a smaller YouTuber or smaller channel, or I should say lower number of subscribers, I don't need Nightbot going ham like he did last week. So I want him to remind people, hey, hit the like button, instead of me going hit the like, or my mods having to do it, or subscribe to the channel. So if I go here to timer, you see how I have like and follow? So my like is working correctly, but my follow is still showing the old name. So if I click on edit, I can see that here's the name. So the timer name is follow, and the message is coding versus programming. Please sub to Savage and Barry, and has our direct links to our YouTube channel. So the correct name would be engineer versus scientist. All right. And I just got to move this so I can see it. So now that I've got it set up, I'm going to hit submit. So now that should, the next time Nightbot reads, in about 14 more minutes, we should see that it says engineer versus scientist. So that's the timer. So you could have the timer go off with, hey, is everybody doing well? So I could do a name of Mingle, and I could say, let's do every 10 minutes. And I could just say, right? So then I could do submit. So that timer should happen. So last week when I was going through, so here's kind of the logs of what's happening. Hey, Sean Williams. So all the stuff that's happening, Nightbot captures, right? So you can perform operations. So if let me see if I can, give me just 1 second. Filter. So this is what was happening. So you can have, so let's say for instance, there's a phrase like you have some troll or trolls or something that happens to your channel and there's some trolls. You could actually blacklist certain phrases that Nightbot will see and he'll eliminate. So when you first start with Nightbot, all of these spam protections are turned on. And when you are a channel with less subs like me, you should have them disabled, because if you capitalize, you use too many emoticons, symbols, Nightbot pounces and starts timing out people. Yep. It's funny. And if you watch my stream back from last week, I was dying during the stream and I was dying after the stream, and I was calling Catwoman, everybody, during the weekend, man. Wasn't that funny? So yeah. I had a blast. But hey, real quick, Catwoman, what do you want me to show out of here? Like if there's anything else.
Let's do something fun. Okay. Let's create a code where if you at the Nightbot, then Nightbot will give you a sassy saying.
All right. So where you want me to go?
So I want you to go to the one underneath your dashboard. I think that one is the custom commands. Yep, yeah, right custom here. Commands. All right.
Okay.
So you're going to, I'll give you the code for it. So you're going to do add a command, right? Okay. And in the command, you're going to do the symbol, Nightbot. Okay. All right. And I am going to send you in the private chat the command that it will at people. All right, so let me go ahead and get it for you.
I'm just thinking about all the wicked things you could do with this.
Oh, you can do a lot of stuff, because the one thing that we'll talk about too,
I know I put it in there.
Okay, so let me grab it.
And this is still programming, and that's what I like about
it. Oh yeah, it's all programming.
This is powerful stuff, people. So if you wanna give your channel a little AI,
and everybody, real quick,
I'll explain what that means. That message. Yeah. So the cooldown.
I'll explain the cooldown. I can explain cooldown. You can explain the message.
All right. So the message. Okay, let's go with the message first. So if you could just expand it, are you able to drag it down on the corner?
Yeah.
All right. So the first part is user, and that's just basically, it'll say whoever adds the Nightbot, it'll say the person's name that added them, comma, and then all of that jargon after that is just a list of sayings. It's from Pastebin that it'll just grab at random and reply to everyone. So that's what it is. User level, you could do it so that not everyone that says at Nightbot it will work for. You could change that to only people who are subscribed, or only members, or only mods, but we leave it for everyone so everybody can have fun. And you can explain the cooldown.
Okay, and so the cooldown is this. So let's say, for instance, if El Jefe and I, or Gigi or LaShawn, we're start spamming the Nightbot. The Nightbot cooldown is this. Nightbot can respond to commands, but in this instance, because there's a lot of stuff that Nightbot is doing, they were like, well, he's got to cool down for 5 seconds. So if Tech Valor sends a command and then 5 seconds later or 4 seconds later, Savage sends one, it's not going to respond. It's going to wait every 5 seconds, because otherwise your chat will be full of that. One thing I also wanted to point out, you see the song request. One of the things that you can do with Nightbot has access to royalty-free music as well. So you could actually, when you're using Nightbot, it could be helping you with the moderation, giving timers like we're saying. We could interact with Nightbot, but you could also send commands like, hey, I want to start this playlist. So you could give that access to your mods. You could just use it, or you could say, hey man, this is your stream, guys, what do y'all want to listen to? And they can make the request. So there's a lot of power behind that.
And it could do it, and the cooldown would be good if you did a song request, then it'll wait, let's say 2 minutes to make sure that the song finishes, and then whoever sends the next request, it'll do it. But what the alias also does is that if you want to have multiple commands do the same thing, you can, the alias references it versus having to do it each and every time putting the same command.
Yeah, it'd be almost like you saying hi Nightbot or hello. You might want hi and hello to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit submit.
Yeah.
All right. And I think that is good. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Let me see what time that we've got. It's 27 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the code. That look like that's JavaScript. Because
so
JavaScript
directly, I believe it's JavaScript for Nightbot, but you can. So one of the things, not to go into so much detail.
It already happened, by the way.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
And did it fix it?
It worked. So I said @Nightbot, and then Nightbot said to me, "Tech Valor, stay out of my way, and we won't have any problems."
Yay! Hey, oh, what's up with Money Mark, man? Oh, and Tech King Mike. I don't think Tech King Mike is not a mod, right?
No, he's not.
I will add you after the stream. That was my fault. Tech King Mike. Gotta have him on security. I gotta have him on security detail.
Yes. Yeah.
And look how everybody is enjoying playing with Nightbot.
Yes.
Yeah. That is funny. Yeah, no, it's cool. So like I said, hopefully you guys that are streamers, we've got Wallace, Win by Two podcast, we have El Jefe, we got Mike. Everybody should be able to use Nightbot to their advantage,
Yeah.
Lou not here today?
Tech for Your Knees?
Yeah.
I don't think Tech for Your Knees has been. I think he's only come to one of my streams.
No, he hasn't.
Because he could set up Nightbot.
I don't think he comes to my streams.
Oh yeah.
He might be working or something.
Yeah, he might be working.
Yeah, so you could do a lot with this, and especially with Gigi with the super chat dances, and you probably could automate the thing that could randomly.
Oh my God! Look at
between them.
You guys are killing me.
So Bob and Mordino
so they bringing that stuff from last night in.
Okay.
And then here he said @Nightbot, and Nightbot said, "Bob and Bordino, call me by my real name, Sir Snugglebuns."
Sir Snugglebuns.
No.
Yes, Sean. Really, he's not watching my videos. And what's up, Sean? Sorry about that. It's when I need to put a smaller monitor. I changed my setup so I don't have my other monitor, so I couldn't see all the stuff going on. But what's good, Sean?
So that happens randomly. It'll just wig out. But yeah, Gigi said @Nightbot, do you love me? And it said error. I guess it didn't want to say anything.
So I guess it's trying to say it's saying no, but it's saying no in more of a technical way.
No, you know what probably happened? So did Bob say @Nightbot and then something else?
No. Yeah, she did. She said she said @Nightbot, do you love me?
Yes, I think what we need to do to change the code, I think what's going on is if you say something after the @Nightbot, I think what's happening is it doesn't know how to process that command. So that's the reason why it's going through there. So if you look, I think
Easy
all the ones that are working.
@Nightbot, and then Nightbot said, Easy Computer Solutions, don't @ me.
Don't @ me. Don't @ me, Easy.
Oh, man.
Don't @ me.
Nightbot is going ham.
That is hilarious, man.
So to pull behind the curtains, basically there's something called Pastebin, and I put in the sassy comments in there. So I'll share my screen so you guys will see what it looks like.
Let me stop.
You don't need to stop sharing yours.
I know. I'm just gonna do it because All right. Cool. We
so this is okay. Well, it looks kind of small, so I'm gonna zoom in a little.
Oh yeah, zoom in.
So this is Pastebin, And these are the things that I have in here. So it says, "What do you want? Look, look, somebody wants attention. Call me by my real name, Sir Snuggle Buns. Don't at me. Stay out of my way. We won't have a problem." So, these are the three things that I wrote, and they are the semicolon is what separates it. So anything you write after the semicolon separates it. So, it'll add the question mark in there and everything like that. And the reason why I start off with a lowercase is because I have the person's username and then comma. And just to look grammatically correct, I put a lowercase. I start off with a lowercase to complete the sentence. But yeah, that's what it is. But you could add anything that you want to this. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't see how that data structures crap I was talking about isn't important right here, then this is a real good example of the use of strings.
Yes.
Like the whole sentence could be encapsulated inside of a variable called S1. The second line 2 would be S2, all the way
Yes.
down to S to the fifth one will be S5. And
Hmm.
whenever you're dealing with computer programming, we reference these data structures or these values by their names. So when you
Does
see other
anybody want
parts
to
of the code,
suggest
you'll
any
see that.
sassy sayings? I can
Yeah.
add them live and we can try
Is
them out as
LaShawn
well.
still around? I wonder if he's got anything. I know
Yes.
he was like, "You're late." Hey, we got to put "you're late" for LaShawn.
Yeah. Well, he was at the Dollar General.
Oh no! He was here early. I'm just saying that you're late, but we can think of something else that LaShawn says.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so Nightbot a fake mod. Yeah, let me know if there's anything that you guys want to add.
I'm trying to think of something.
I'm trying to think of something too.
I'm gonna think of some stuff that LaShawn says that's funny.
So, Pastebin is free, and the link to this Pastebin is public, so anybody can actually access this Pastebin. They can't edit it, but they can use it for their Nightbot if they want to. So I have more than one Pastebin. So my Pastebins, I
Oh,
have
here we
two
go.
of them
Look
right
at
now.
look at Sean Williams.
Oh, Sean Williams, you're gonna okay.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
That works. Thank you.
So this one is the welcoming one, right? And then that says hi to people. And I do need to edit this one because I have a typo in here. And I never fixed it from that last time. Let me see if I can find
Stay
it.
out of my way, and we won't have any problems.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, let's
No,
make
it's
it
already there.
sassy.
It's already there.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
That's what it just told Savage that.
Oh, I don't even
Oh yeah,
remember what I write.
trash. We need to like you're trash.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Thank you, Sharky.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Have several seats. I see you, Spectag.
This is where it is.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So I fixed that one.
So,
And then I'm just gonna go down here and hit save.
El Jefe, you can. I turned it off, El Jefe,
Yeah.
just because it was by default he's so aggressive. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's something that with a chat like you, because you have typically anywhere from 80 to 100 on Sunday, I would recommend like you get specific words that you just blacklist. And just remember that those words are independent of phrase. So it could be an endearing thing that you and your friend, like, let's say when your friends comes on that is not all irregular, but he's just a friend of yours outside of YouTube, and he might use it, and then he's, filtered, so you gotta kind of think of what really kind of narrow in what you want to do. But by default, man, pretty much everything is blacklisted.
Hey, if anybody could hack could type some code in to make Nightbot go crazy, then I want to see if you could do that. Because I'm thinking it's parsing the data, it's parsing any programming structures out of it. So it's just so that's why I probably can't. You can't easily hack it. So it's recognizing some of this
in
stuff.
the building.
Oh yeah.
And just that's another reminder. Everybody here should be subscribed to everybody's channel. So make sure you subscribe.
Also subscribe to Nightbot. Might
You can
demonetize.
actually subscribe. You can subscribe to him. He has his
No,
own channel.
I did not create Nightbot. I just know how he works.
Yes, yeah. We did not create Nightbot.
Nightbot is and Mark, I know you are more of a what you do. So everybody, Mark has a channel that he reviews music. So he's been around for a while. But if you do choose to go
Spectacular
live,
Gadgets. That's a good one. She said
Yeah.
have several seats. Now, just so you
Absolutely.
know that if I didn't add it to another line, it would still separate it because the comma separates everything. But just for consistency's sake, just so it's easier for us to see.
Oh, yes, Jason C. I'm just saying. Yep. Like
You want
I
Nightbot
forgot to
to
give
that
a
would be
salute.
awesome. That'd be
The
awesome.
salute for Nightbot right there. Yeah. And Nightbot is a sassy son of a bee. See, if we was on my channel, I probably would have went straight for the real words though. But you know, I'm trying to keep it monetization friendly.
PG.
Exactly. Like
Oh, that's funny.
I need weed.
Hey, don't do it.
Yeah.
We can do that on Savage, not mine.
Bob, no, I don't want to
Yeah,
add
we
that
need
one. I
THC.
need no, Bob. We're not gonna add that one. That one's a little too.
That is funny. But yeah, we've been having a ball with Nightbot, and like I said, I think every YouTuber on here that live streams could use it to the benefit. And you have a resource you can ask Catwoman. She's been doing. If you have any issues reaching Catwoman, feel free to
Catwoman
reach
been on
me.
YouTube
I
for
can
what,
help you with it.
5 years now?
So.
Yep. 4
5
years.
Oh yeah.
4 years.
So this is the thing.
5, 4.
So Sharky, I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but Sharky, I think is gonna be doing a podcast coming up soon. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it on YouTube. So let me read this question. Barry, forgive my error. But can this be done on Mac? Yes. Yeah, it's independent
It's all
operating
web-based.
system.
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
web-based.
web-based. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, you and your buddy, when you start doing the YouTube stuff, you can definitely. So just reach out to us. We can help you set it up.
Gigi said, "Let's get started."
And real quick, the easiest way to get started, Catwoman did a video that is like so easy to watch, and it's a perfect tutorial for Nightbot. So
I'm going to save the changes, and all right, everybody go crazy.
hey, Lewis is here.
Lewis!
We just got done talking about Lewis.
Yeah, we're talking about Nightbot and some of the things that you can do. So Lewis, real quick, type at Nightbot in the chat.
And while we waiting on him, a word from our sponsor. I'm gonna destroy you if you decide to come and play any of these video games. I will invite you up. This video is sponsored by this no-name controller.
Hey, let's go.
That's how you get.
Who's
That's
the
how
buy?
you get. That's how you get sponsors. By just making up sponsors.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So that's my specialty. I'm making up sponsors. I already had a Swampland Department of
Bob and
Agriculture.
Bordino added the Nightbot.
I know.
before.
So Lewis, do it again because Bob beat you to it.
Yeah, it's every 5 seconds.
Yeah, Nightbot only have one brain.
Check for your
Yeah,
nerves.
Man, he just made a new name up for him.
Yeah, exactly.
To Banks.
Oh, you gotta say something smart to
Hey,
him.
tech
like-
for your needs.
Call him a
Have
fool or
several
something.
seats, okay? Have several seats.
So when Bob added the Nightbot, it said Bob and Bordino, somebody wants a trip to Destination Mollywop.
Yeah, y'all gonna catch Nightbot in Walmart.
Oh,
Him-
sorry about that. My fault. So, Miss Fuller, this is what Bob did, and this is what Bob and This is what Nightbot said to Bob and Bordina. And
So the Nightbot I just added the Nightbot.
here you go,
Miss-
Mr. Roller. And this
Mhm.
is Tech 3 Needs have several seats. So this is Tech Valor. Must not watch my videos. And Tech Valor. Trash.
That would have been funny if Easy would have said that tonight. And said, "You must not watch my
What
video."
about videos?
Oh man, that'd be epic, damn.
Oh Lord. Like I said, man, I think, like I said, I really, as you can say, I almost feel like Easy. I'm a fan of Dex. I'm a fan of Nightbot. I think Nightbot really can help your streams get to the next level.
Another cool thing that Nightbot can do is it can access APIs.
Yes.
And
do you
I
want
would
me
like
to
very
explain
good, yeah, because I don't understand.
Yeah, I'll explain it, and then you
APIs.
can take over.
I
once
just follow the
Okay.
the instructions.
So when we think of code, like anytime we use an app on our phone, that's a piece of code, right? When we open up a browser, that's a piece of code. But let's say, for instance, if we are Google, right? And Google knows they have competitors like Verizon Messages. They know they have iMessage and all that stuff. They have Google Messages. Well, most of you know Google Messages, you can actually have it on your computer, like through a browser. So most programs that you use somewhere locally have what's called an application programmable interface. It's just an interface to the code, so you can kind of tunnel into the code and use it externally, right? Sort of like Google Messages do, or does. So Nightbot has all these cool commands, but let's think about this. Let's think, for instance, El Jefe goes, hey, we're gonna do something for Tech King Mike. We're all gonna go to his channel and we're gonna spam it with super chat. And Gigi's like, yes, we're gonna spam it with super chat. Literally, that super chat is unique to YouTube. So Nightbot has its own commands, but it needs access to an application layer interface to be able to see what the super chat. So one of the things that Catwoman and I would like to do is program the Nightbot to go into Google Super Chat and go, hey, you've so-and-so, you just donated this amount of money. Thank you for the super chat. And because sometimes when you have a lot of people super chatting, you might miss somebody. And if you got Nightbot doing it for you, you're not going to miss.
Yes, yeah. So for example, I mod for Emily D. Baker, and she can have up to 10,000 people in her stream.
Correct.
And so me and the mods, we have people all doing their own thing. So we have somebody saying thank you specifically for super chats, somebody saying thank you for memberships. We have somebody answering questions, somebody telling people what has happened so far in the chat, people on Troll Patrol, right? But if one of the things that we used to do was give people links to, hey, do you know Emily has Instagram? You know that she has Twitter? You know that Emily has Amazon shop? Well, I set up the Nightbot for her so that it uses the timer, and every 5 minutes it'll put one of those things out there, and it'll give out links and or say, hey, this chat is only for informational purposes, like this is a disclaimer, she's not your attorney, things like that, right? This is not legal advice. So it took that away from the mods so that we can focus on Troll Patrol. We can have more people on Troll Patrol or other things, right? So by being able to program the Nightbot to say thank you to people who become members and to thank people who gave super chats, that will also help our mods focus again on answering questions, telling people what's going on, and also Troll Patrol as well. So that's one of the things that it would be really good for us to be able to program and have Nightbot do. And obviously we would use kind of like Pastebin, so it wouldn't be like a generic message, thanks for the super chat, thanks. It would be something, a random response each time to kind of make it seem like it's not just one blanketed statement.
Miss Full Roller just brought up a good example. I mean, a good example of the whole API thing. She said kind of like how StreamYard's OBS is it's a plugin for OBS. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not a plugin. it's an implementation of OBS that's simplified, and because the same it's doing the same thing under the hood that you would do in OBS, but it's just you click a few buttons and it's because it's using the actual calls to the real OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the software we interact. Like if you create a program for Windows, you're going to use Windows API, and if you create a Apple iOS, you're going to probably use Swift, and Swift has iOS, the iOS SDK. You'll hear these things called SDK, software development kits, or APIs,
Mhm. Yeah.
and depending on what language or what framework you use, that's what you're gonna use.
So,
That's what
so
it's
another way
called.
to think about it, we all have like smart homes and stuff like that. So we think of bulbs, or some bulbs that they only work with their app, like some of the older bulbs. But if you can use an assistant like
Google.
Alexa, Google, or Siri to control that bulb that's not made by Apple, they're using the application
FEA.
interface layer. That's what they're doing.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Another
Basically
cool thing that
programming.
Nightbot, yeah, another cool thing that Nightbot can do is it can do giveaways. So for example, it'll go in the chat and it'll pick somebody at random, and it'll say so and so is the winner of this giveaway. Or you can have it specifically to say like everybody who says hashtag um giveaway will be automatically entered in, and then a Nightbot will search for everybody that says the word giveaway, hashtag giveaway, and what it does is it's smart enough to omit any of the repeats, and then it'll choose a random person for a giveaway. So Nightbot is really, really, really cool. And not only can you use Nightbot obviously with Google, but you can use Nightbot with Twitch, and you can use it on Discord as well.
Yes. Yeah. So Twitch, Discord, and YouTube. So
And
it's
YouTube.
it's powerful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see if I can scroll up this roller. Yeah, and we can drop it again. But here's a link to her setup video.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good place to start. And then we're not shy if you ask
Yeah.
Catwoman or I any questions. We're more than willing to help.
Yeah. And I can answer questions. I do plan on doing a series on Nightbot. So
Oh yeah, and especially
step by step.
if you have questions now, we know they won't be the detail after you watch her video and her series, right? But if you have any questions now, feel free. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll put the link in
All
the
right.
description to my video.
Again,
So
okay, cool.
it's really good because it increases engagement. Especially, I think this is helpful for people who game. So when you're gaming, you're
Mhm.
trying to beat the
Yes.
boss or beat the
Like-
level. So the Nightbot can kind of interact with people
Exactly.
while you're gaming, and then when you come
Exactly.
back,
Yeah.
people don't feel like you ignored them. They kind of have a
Exactly.
friend there. And though it's
And-
good that other people get to interact with each other, but if somebody, for example, wants to address the chat as a whole, which a lot of people do, they come on the stream, they're like, hey chat, what up squad? The Nightbot is there to be like, hey, and then sometimes what that does, it gets everybody else to start saying hi to that person. So it just increases engagement.
Mhm.
Yes, tech for your needs. Nightbot is completely free. There is no paid version of Nightbot. It is completely free.
But that might change in the future because this thing is starting to take off.
It is. I don't know how long Nightbot has been around.
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I just know like some of the bigger YouTubers like Dr. Disrespect, as
Yeah.
soon as he started live streaming, he's been down with Nightbot.
But Nightbot is so powerful that it's kind of good though to get it now, because in case they do decide to go a paid route, they might give a special discount for people who have been, or you might be grandfathered in. Like for example,
Mhm.
one of the bots that I use is If This Then That, and I was using it when it was free. And when they went to a paid version, they gave me a discount where I only pay $1.99 a month for If This Then That, while other people have to pay $5.99 or $10.99, things like that. So it's always good to get on this stuff now while it's free, because you're also providing feedback.
So if you could invest in Nightbot as a company or whoever doing it, because I really think Nightbot is probably gonna be bought up by either NetIQ. What is it called? Them or either TubeBuddy. One of those two.
Oh,
One of those two.
vidIQ.
And yeah, vidIQ.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bought up by one of these people or somebody in that same
It would definitely
realm
be a
who
smart
deal
move.
with
It would definitely be
yeah,
a smart move. You know.
Social
And the
Blade.
company that made Nightbot, they make other types of things as well. So not just only
Mhm.
Nightbot, they do other types of bots as well.
Mhm.
Mhm. But
Yeah.
yeah, behind Nightbot is really just what they call a decision systems one of those tree based. And whenever I do my data structures video on trees, you'll see that it's what we call an expert system. That's what it is. Well, if you go to the doctor and you might say you have pain in your left arm, so then they're gonna go down a whole tree to find out that your arm falling off or something. That's what an expert system is. You ask the system questions, and based on the answer, is gonna lead to more questions, and then finally come with a diagnosis.
Yeah. And really what I did when I figured out how to do this with Nightbot, I sat down, I went over to their documentation, and they also have a form as well. So I went over to the form as well, and I'm not a coder per se. I can read code and kind of decipher certain things, but I'm more of what you say, I'm a tinker. You can give me
Mhm.
something that's already made and I can manipulate it to do more or to break it down. But I'm not a maker of things, I'm a tinker of things.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. And it's always good to have Catwoman on here.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, oh,
It's a
for sure.
pleasure.
Two salutes, you know. You
Too
get two
soon. Right back
salutes.
at
Yeah,
you.
that's kind of like,
Hey,
you know.
but this is like I said, this is so clutch. You know, that's why I wanted Catwoman to be here, but also I really view my channel as helping people.
Yeah.
And this will help your live streams. I know I watch. I'm a mod, and I watch Perspective Gaming. Whenever he goes live, if I'm not live myself, I'm there,
Hmm.
and he does a masterful job. I don't know how he does it, but
Yes.
not many gamers are like him that he can interact and play at a high level because he's a high level gamer. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
so I think it will really help his channel as well, just to allow him to be a better gamer. So,
Yeah.
Oh, Miss
Yep.
Furroller is a
oh yeah,
fellow tinker.
yes, she is. Yeah,
All right.
Yay! You know who else is a fellow tinkerer? Gadget Goddess. Like
yes.
I bounce off a lot of stuff to her because she is so hilarious. And I know that when she sets up her Nightbot and she gets her own paste bit in there, the sayings are gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be
Hmm.
such a good
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And especially if you catch her on the Ignite hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She oh no, she was terrible last night. She was very terrible. And next time I'm on there, I will fix her. I have a surprise
Okay,
for Gadget
you're
Guy.
gonna go
Oh,
after
you
her.
heard that? You
Okay.
heard that,
I'm
G?
gonna get
Shots
her.
fired.
You
I am
heard
coming
that?
for
Preemptive
you.
strike.
Oh yeah. She destroyed my memory last night. Now I had to reformat my brain after what she did. I mean, just watch it and just see. You're never gonna watch Avengers again. I promise you.
Okay,
Unless,
all right.
yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
know that is my boo thing. That is my web wife. So if you come for her, I'm gonna come for you too. So
All right,
expect a double team. All right.
Oh
all
yeah.
right. Me and Barry. You see, I just recruited Barry to my team, so
Oh, Barry,
we,
Oh,
you going
yeah,
okay. All
against
we
us?
right.
special,
Is that what
we special
it
forces.
Okay.
Tell Mike to set us up for a special event on his next text fight. Text fight.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, I'm putting the title on the line.
Oh, Gigi said wait until tonight.
She said,
Oh,
"Come
oh,
on
you know
by
what?
to her
That's
members
right.
only stream."
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I might,
you
I
might
might
want
find
to
an excuse and wimp out. I'm like a poodle. I talk a lot of shit, but then
Hey, no cursing.
that wasn't a SH1 plus.
it's a one plus.
Yeah. See people who like one plus. Hey, there you go, one plus. You really should just call it one minus.
Don't, man, don't see
Tonight is
you
Mark
giving your boy
Coleman.
started.
Tonight is
Oh
Oh
Gigi's
yeah.
members only stream.
yes, members only stream.
So if you're a
Um,
member, you can join
if
her
you're a
stream. You don't have
member,
to have the highest tier. Just as long as you're a member, you can join in.
and I think the best way to kind of know is to I think she's gonna do Twitter, right? She's gonna post
She's
it.
gonna
Like,
post the link on Twitter.
yeah.
Yep.
So if you're a member and you follow her, you'll get the link.
Yep. It's
So you
at
don't have to
9
go
p.m.
through
Eastern Standard Time.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 8
Oh yeah,
Central.
and also everybody, if you see Scoop, I meant to say this
Yes.
earlier, but I'll say it on my screen. It's his birthday.
Yes.
So we're celebrating his birthday as well.
Mm-hmm.
Our boy Scoop, the
Yeah.
Bionic one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, that was a good video on OnePlus. That was a good video, and that's how we should be. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like sometimes we hear the negatives of something, and it gets beat up and flamed, and it takes our community to come out and say, well, here are the positive things that I'm seeing. This is the positive stuff about the experience. Hey, I'm sure we can find, Catwoman and I have a couple of things that we would want changed in Nightbot that we have to do external to Nightbot. But are we going to come to you and go, hey, well, even though there's all this positive stuff that can help you, you see Nightbot working for me. Since I have an issue with these one or two things, I'm not going to bring Nightbot to you. That's ridiculous, you know? So, ooh.
Your butt is mine.
Your butt is mine.
Oh, he's not scared.
Hey. Speaking of Aries, Miss Fuller has a live stream late at night if you want relaxing music to relax to during the week. Turn on her Aries series. So make sure you follow her channel. Oh man, so this is good, man. I really appreciate this. This is awesome. As always, I appreciate you.
It's my pleasure.
I think
Thanks for having me
next
on,
time
guys.
we could talk about developer jobs. What about that? Do y'all want to hear about jobs? I know one person
I
said
thought
they
next
wanted to
week
hear
you guys were
about.
going to be gaming. What
I
happened?
thought we were going to be gaming.
Oh, we
next
still
week.
we
You
still
said-
can talk
no, you
about
said
that.
No, you
Oh,
need
all right.
everybody hold him accountable the way you hold other people accountable. He said a game. We're getting into gaming. We're about to put lives on. There's money, cash prizes on the line.
Oh,
And now
no
we talk
cash
about
prizes. Oh
cash.
no.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah. Well,
What's up, Pete?
I'm good. All right. We playing games next week. Yeah. But I still could talk to y'all about the industry.
The main thing, we'll close with
cybersecurity.
it.
We're gonna do that the week after next.
Let's close it. Let's close it. Savage really wants to go. He wants to have the game, and just to bring some fun to the community, like have an outlet. We have to go, or Savage has to go and get this set up, and we want to bring that to you next week. So if you have a game in mind, these are the old games that we grew up with. So if it's Tecmo Bowl, if it's Super Mario 1, or it could be 3 is your one. You just give us feedback. It could be Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I can fire mine up right now. I'm ready to roll. So y'all have to get y'all an emulator running, and somehow I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, and we can explain the process of emulators next week as well. But if you know anything about it, it's not hard to get set up. If you have any questions, you can run it by me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much it. That I have. Anyone in the comments have any final things? You have any questions about next week? About that game? All right, so I want to say I appreciate you, Tech Valor, for coming on again. Everyone in the chat, I think can benefit by using Nightbot. Someone like a T probably would need more aggressive, because we have to, sort of like you on Emily. He's got more aggressive trolls, so we could have him, have it like a blacklist words that don't get used and stuff like that. But hey guys, I wanted to say on behalf of myself and Savage, we appreciate you being here, and again, thank you for coming. Thank you, Tech Valor. And everybody, let's get Nightbot set up. And with that,
Mhm.
we are
And get
out.
an